Hey guys, this is host of Hyena Zone, Cartrell Taylor. This is our very first episode, just kind of giving you guys an introduction. Some of the things that we're going to talk about on the podcast is entrepreneurship. That's the main center focus of what we got going on and what we do. It's not going to be real lengthy on this introduction. I just want to kind of let you guys know some of the things that we are into. Pretty much we specialize in energy consulting. So over a large of multiple different states. We pretty much provide pricing to consumers in residential and commercial consumers alike. We specialize in managing and optimizing and reducing the cost of the electricity rates. This is not a large market. Pretty much it started in 97. Just give you guys a little background information. It started in 97 and pretty much went into effect in 1998. I currently dived into the industry in mid 2015, and I was able to learn a lot of the information and fall in love with the industry. Some of the things that we're gonna cover here, it's not so much about me personally per se, but more so part of the mission and some of the things that we want to accomplish, our goals, and some of the things that we diving into. The energy industry is not complex, very simplistic. On our side of the business, what we really mainly focus on is making sure that we're giving customers options. In life, we're not provided with too many options. Kind of like our industry, there's only two options for electricity rates. You got variable and you have fixed. So what we providing customer with is very simplistic. We providing customers with a fixed rate for the electricity bills, fixed rate, which is a rate that doesn't change. It's consistent. It's something that you can always rely on. It's something that's always going to be there. With this fixed rate, no matter how much consumption that you use for a specified term, that rate will not go up or will not exceed. You will always be delivered. Your electricity would always be delivered and billed by the same utility company in all the different states that we participate in. But what we do is kind of eliminate the problem for you. We eliminate that variable price that consistently goes up over time, based on market-based rates or your consumption or just different changes in the marketplace. You can have a guaranteed price that you pay every single month as far as your electricity rate goes for the supply portion of your bill for however long that we can provide you with. We got some 6-month option, 3-month options, 12-month option, and some as long as 24-month options. So, that's some of the things that we really specialize in, and that's some of the things that we want to make sure that you guys are aware of. A lot of people are not aware of it. And in states that I worked in, I just came back from a trip with the company, Elysium Enterprise, of course. That's what we represent. I'm part owner of the company. When I went to Ohio, I seen some very disturbing things. Some of the things that disturbed me was the electricity rates for the customers. It was a low, very fixed variable rate that the utility companies provide. But one of the things that I didn't like, that majority of the people that I spoke to and I was consulting with were on government assistance. Of course, that would make them ineligible for our program and our plan. But strikingly, what kind of disturbed me the most was that why do most people have government assistance? It's because the electricity rates are constantly going up and the bill is, too much for them to handle. And that's where we come in at because, companies, energy companies more so, it's hard for them to get that marketing done. It's hard for them to get to their intended audience. And that's where they trust us, Elysium Enterprise, where we able to give fixed rates to the customers and allow them, the flexibility of paying the exact same price. I've been consulting now for about 5 years, and I absolutely fell in love with it from the first year. One of my first weeks in the business, a little bit background story of me, I was really poor and I was homeless, and I came into the industry with an open mind, not so much knowing about what was, going on at the time or, what I even embarked on, what type of journey I was getting ready to embark on. When I came into the business and I fast forward a little bit, I worked for my first couple of weeks and I received my first check. It was $18.65. And I was astounded because I never made legit money like that before in my life. And I didn't understand how was I able to muster up so much money in a 4 to 5 day span? And once it was explained to me and broken down, is that I produced and conjured up $1,800 in the time that I worked, was because that I exchanged that much value to the people that I spoke to. I gave out $1,800 worth of value in 4 days to the customer, and I was wow. And ever since then, I fell in love with it, and I got promoted and I went to leadership and I started to train and recruit and teach guys the mission that we were on. Also, with our variable rate options, it's not bad as well. Fixed rates can be very, very, promising. Also, the variable rates are not so bad as well. The variable rate allows your rate to be as small as it can possibly be. And, if you're not a person that use that much consumption or that much usage, or you're really not at home like that, or you really not at your business like that, the variable rate would be a great option as well, because then you don't have to be locked into a set price. You're able to have flexibility with your prices, and you more so able to be in control of that with your usage. That's one of the main things that, we as a generation in the supply company, we monitor the most. So, it's big opportunity on our end, because more so we're not into the direct generation. We leave that up to our client. We're more so into teaching and training and motivating, teaching guys entrepreneurial skills, teaching guys how to win, teach guys how to make residual income, teach guys how to make passive income, teach guys how to learn financial literacy, how to build a business for themselves, because that's a lot of things that's one thing I never learned in school, how to build a business. I was taught to either go to school, get hundreds of thousands of dollars in debt. And once again, guys, I'm not against school at all. I think school is a very useful tool for, individuals. Or go get a job and work for the common man and get paid minimum wage. And that's just the way life ends. Nobody really taught how to become your own business, how to be in business for yourself, how to be at a position where you can earn limitless income, to be in a position where you can invest, be in a position where you can put your family on the payroll, to be able to provide a better future for yourself, and how to increase your value. I never learned those things. And coming into my business and coming into this industry, I learned. Coming into the energy deregulation industry, I learned. By being deregulated on the energy side, where it's a lot of competitors competing to supply electricity to the consumers. It's also competitive on the marketing side. It's a lot of, guys on my side of the fence that are just, not educating and not training the guys properly. And they're just, paying guys astronomical pay rates to do consulting, but they're not teaching them the right things. And it's led for, a big diversion in cultural ethics. And, it's something that we totally against. And so we really don't too much partner or, somewhat subcontract out to people that have been experienced in the industry, because we didn't grow those guys. We didn't mold those guys. We didn't mentor those guys ourselves. So we're more so looking for brand new individuals, new blood individuals who, that's just seeking or struggling in some type of way and just looking for that opportunity, looking for that chance, looking for that vehicle, looking for that instrument, looking for that tool to really build and grow. If you're a person that have goals, we definitely a place for you to, come to and apply. We very heavily in the Chicago area, Chicago, Illinois. That's where I currently reside at. That's where I'm from. So, I want to start my mission there and become number one in the state that I'm from first. We also have business in other states as well. Some of those in which are included Massachusetts, but are not limited to New York. Ohio, of course, New Jersey, New Hampshire. We in a bunch of states, but we're looking for partners. We're looking for people that, are just looking to go to the next level, people that are willing to accomplish. And that's what this podcast is put together for. Like, not only to bring people inside of our business and to teach them, what it is that we do, to shed more light on our industry and do it the right way. It's more so, too, to just connect with other entrepreneurs, because also, I have a clothing line as well, Scars Clothing, 2 clothing lines, I should say, Scars Clothing and Caress Me. I'm also an artist, an R&B artist, and I also rap as well. So I could be known as a rapper as well. I got some great, songs and stuff that I haven't released yet. And we just building our portfolio as a brand, as at Elysium Enterprises. We really growing. We did our first $1 million in sales about a year and a half ago, and we projecting this year to do, somewhere close to about 50 to 60 million in sales. But exposure and just getting to the right people. You know what I mean? That's the main goal. So here, I just want to extend an invitation for all the people that subscribe to this channel, for all the people that are, that are looking for an opportunity, that's tired of working 9 to 5. I'm not going to throw out any names of corporations, because a lot of the owners of the corporations that employ people that work 9 to 5, they're doing a great justice and a great deal. It's just not an end point. It's always a starting point, right? If you start working out, let's say at McDonald's, 16, 17 in high school, you shouldn't be working now when you 50 or 60 years old. You know what I mean? By that time, you should get something established and start building a business of your own. And that's just what I believe. But the owners there are doing a great justice and a great, business. They're giving you a vehicle. It's up to you if you want to stay in that position for a long time, because, your life should not be valued at $500, $600, $700 every 2 weeks. We need somebody that's teaching that enough. We don't got enough people that are providing that opportunity. And that's something that, when I got together with the other owners of the company, that's something that, we want to, shed light on, that, hey, you could be more than what you are. You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to even be an artist. You can, simply just have the gift of gab. You could just simply, know how to start a conversation. If you could spark up a conversation, I can teach you how to make $2,000 a week. That's $104,000 a year, 52 weeks out of the year. We got 24 hours in the day. We got 86,400 seconds in the day. What are you doing to put yourself at that next level? What are you doing to make yourself successful? What are you doing to become a more productive member of society? Why should society allow you to move up in social mobility, but you're not getting any new skill acquisition? You're not educating yourself, self-education. You don't have to go pay somebody $100,000 a year to teach you how to run a business. You know what I mean? You don't got to put your family in that much debt. You know what I mean? Like, it's opportunities here. And we one of the opportunities that do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a huge year. It's a huge year. 2020 is a huge year. For us, it's a breakout year for us. Like, we're going to be everywhere. Chicago, I'm just so thankful to be from Chicago, regardless of all the stereotypical opinions and conclusions that people think about Chicago. I'm here to tell you that Chicago is the 3rd largest city in America. It's beautiful. It's a wonderful market for business, for real estate, and for sales and marketing, for whatever you're trying to do as far as business. It's a beautiful market. It's a lot of wonderful people here. It's a lot of talented individuals here, because not only are we just a large city, we the home of so much great talent and so much intelligence. It's like, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The type of people that are here. Like, if we could just network and come together and, come together on a mission and come together to provide and do something big, we'll be unstoppable. Not just as a city, not just as a state, but as a world, as a society. But, what I'm saying, gotta start from somewhere. Every great movement starts from somewhere. And I want to start in the city of Chicago, more so. Just at Hyena Zone, I'm going to be welcoming a lot of guests, a lot of great people from my industry that feel free to come talk. Regardless, we don't have any marketing affiliations. We don't, preside over each other's business. I don't own no equity in some of the companies of some of the guests that'll be here. They don't own no equity over my business. They don't preside over any forms of business here unless they're affiliated directly with Elysium Enterprise. That's the only way they'll own percentages of anything that, I have anything to do with as far as marketing and business goes. Just bringing people on the show and just letting them, speak to you guys and letting you know the amount of opportunity that's there, it's so much. And that's what Hyena Zone is going to be about. Like, we pushing to shed light on entrepreneurship. Like anybody that's on here that's building and, looking to promote their brand or do anything, you know what I mean? I'm definitely welcoming them to the show. You guys gonna get a lot of useful information. I'm just asking that you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't miss a beat. Don't miss a show. Every show gonna be absolutely breathtaking. It's gonna be heartwarming. It's gonna be so much information. You're gonna get a university of information for free. You know what I mean? So I just definitely want to welcome you guys once again. I'm the host, one of the hosts, that you meet now. Cartrell Taylor is definitely our first episode. I'm just welcoming you guys. I'm doing this from my smartphone. We'll be having the cameras in here real soon. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be real lit. Just prepare for a big year. Welcome to Hyena Zone, where we make the best, and the best get better. Definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. Share. And if you specifically in the city of Chicago, and you looking for employment, you looking for opportunity, and you looking for employment, hear me out. You looking for employment, and you looking for opportunity, you looking for the chance to build and grow. Hit us up. I'm gonna leave my information in the bio. In the bio, I'm gonna leave information for you guys to get in contact with me and shoot resumes. I'm gonna leave you guys with my email. Matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it with you guys right now. My email is Elysium, spelled ELYSIUM. Once again, guys, ELYSIUM. Enterprises, ENTERPRISES 2017 president@outlook.com. Once again, that's Elysium Enterprises 2017 president@outlook.com. Email me, guys. Any one of those states, specifically Chicago, but any one of those states, email me your resume, your work history, and give me 20 reasons on why I should bring you into our opportunity to teach you the skills of entrepreneurship, to teach you the skills of financial literacy, to teach you the skills of how to become financially free and how to become successful in business and life in general. Give me those 20 reasons. Email me now. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for attending the first episode of Hyena Zone. Once again, I'm your host, Cartrell Taylor. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful day.